Hey everyone, my name's Jim, back with an update. I wanted to let everybody know that over the past 6 months I've done nothing but think about what direction I want to take this channel and finding something and sticking with it, which is a struggle that I've had for a very long time. This is not a video of me, complaining about stuff going wrong or anything like that. This is actually a really positive thing that I've just sort of discovered, I suppose. I wanted to update you all about what happens next. Some of you may think like, oh, his video about moving forward, he said he wasn't going to make any more updated videos. And to shine some light on what I meant by that exactly, I meant that being the last time I make a video which regards me talking about struggles and stuff like that and not knowing what to do. This update, on the other hand, I believe is relevant because it's what I'm going to be doing going forward. So the last video was more about, because in the past I've made update videos about stuff and just never gone through with it. However, that last video, moving forward, I actually stuck to what I said in that video and uploaded the lightly edited content. I did that for a couple of months before reverting back to the heavily edited stuff. So yeah, I kind of think that this update video, which I'm talking about now, is relevant, and plus it's not a depressing one. This is actually quite exciting for me. So I've gone through multiple ideas over the past years I've been doing YouTube and haven't really stuck to anything, but now it's time that I did. I have a plan, and I really hope my interest in this sticks. I have a problem that I keep announcing stuff and then not doing it. However, with this, it really feels like this is a plan that I'll stick with for at least a couple of months to a year max, to see what kind of results I get, viewership-wise, and to see if it's something that I enjoy doing, and to see if I enjoy it enough to continue doing it. So enough rambling, here's the plan. I'm going to be doing 2 shows. That's it. 2 shows. No random ideas here and there. 2 shows to see what kind of results I get. So the first show, which I don't have a title for at the moment, but this is basically going to be my main stuff, the heavy edited formatted stuff, the scripted stuff. So I decided that I want to move away from reviewing movies in this kind of format, as the passion for it is just not there at the moment. Again, unless it's something that I really want to talk about. I want to talk about TV shows. What really clicked in my head when I thought of this idea was the last time that I truly had a good time making a video was when I did my video on Netflix's Girl From Nowhere. And I think there are so many aspects of a TV show that I can talk about and break down compared to a movie. And as much as I love the cinema, the anxiety of going and the thoughts of some shithead ruining the experience for me has gotten worse. So reviewing TV shows is something I can do at home. I'm comfortable doing it. I don't have to listen to anyone's bullshit. I can just sit down, enjoy the show by myself. But the TV shows I want to talk about aren't things like Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Westworld, Breaking Bad, all of those shows that are considered great, or shows new to Netflix or Marvel or Disney shows on Disney Plus, nothing like that. The shows I want to talk about are the ones that I think are underrated gems, ones which I think were cancelled too soon, or shows that just nobody really brings up anymore. Like, for example, the show Humans, cancelled after 3 seasons, Terra Nova, cancelled after 1, Warehouse 13 and A Town Called Eureka, which no one really mentions anymore, they haven't been talked about in years. Torchwood, for example, because nobody talks about Torchwood while Doctor Who is vastly more popular. Shows like that. And maybe I'll even talk about some animated shows as well, with the exclusion of anime because of Japan's copyright laws. So that's one. And the second show will be my podcast, the JTC podcast, JTC short for Jim the Cynic. In my podcast, I'll probably talk about the newer updated stuff, like new films and stuff like that, because I do want to see new films as well still, but I thought it'll be a lot more simple for me to talk about them if I just put them in podcasted form, if that makes sense, and just talk about them one after the other in one podcast. Because since it's a podcast, it won't require me putting hours of work into them. So there you go, guys. 2 shows and 1 goal. Review TV shows and continue my podcast. That's the goal for my channel, to see if these 2 things stick, see where they go, see if I enjoy them, and we'll just see where we go from there. Gaming content is still a thing, but that is exclusive to Nebcam Gaming now, so there'll be, other than this Sonic video right now, there are going to be no more gaming videos on this channel, specifically. It's going to be all on Nebcam Gaming, so if you want gaming content from me, that's the best place you can go. And so with that said, I just want to give a few mentions to people who have supported me through these past couple of months, and when I really didn't know what the hell to do, and stuff like that, because if you remember, I put a post up on Instagram where I just didn't know what the hell to do and stuff like that. I just want to thank the people that dropped me a comment or DM me to see if everything was alright, just to, give me some clarification that everything's alright, don't sweat it, dude, basically. And I really appreciate these people for dropping a message and just, checking up. So the people I want to thank here, Thank you, Postcards from Hobbs End. Thank you so much for that nice comment that you wrote. Popcorn and Pauses, Louise, thank you so much for that nice message that you sent me as well. My buddy Brandon, thank you so much. My cousin Chris, thank you so much. My buddy Sam as well, and he spoke to me in the DMs. Always appreciated the friendship that you've given me over the past 2 years. Going strong. Let's keep going. Thank you, bro. And I guess that's everything in terms of like people who messaged me. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I still really appreciated those comments. I mean, all it takes really is like a couple of people just messaging you and, you know, just saying everything's alright, dude. Everything's alright. So thank you so much to all those people that I mentioned. You are awesome. This fucking cat, man. So one more thing before I go, everyone. I want to give a shout out to another YouTuber who's been supporting me for pretty much since I started. You know, ever since I was making those crappy videos in my mom's living room with bad audio, bad takes on films, and pretty much bad takes on everything. But anyway, shout out to The Real Deal Film Reviews by Helena. Now, Helena is a great YouTuber. I really like her insight into movies. She's really well endorsed in that sort of stuff. Pretty much covers like cult classics like The Batman from 1999, Predator, Terminator 2, stuff like that. Please go check it out, show some support. She's a good YouTuber, I think she has a lot of potential, and I generally consider her a friend too, so yeah, go check her out. Link in the description. Anyway guys, that's all I have for today. I wanted to keep this as short as possible so I wasn't rambling for like God knows how long. Thank you very much again, and have a good one.